think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a
Froggy.
All right, welcome back to the Patriot Hour for Sunday, March 3rd, 2019. I am Michael, your host. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for giving us some of your time. We know it's valuable. You guys are busy. It is Sunday, so you're probably sitting back and relaxing, but we got some new Q updates just from the last one I went over. Just a couple here, but we're going to jump right into them. If you're new, please subscribe and welcome, and maybe ring the bell and toggle the switch to work with you and your device. We put out a video, you'll get the alert. In the description box down below are all the links if you want to donate to the channel, or if you want to get on the to email or to the qmap.pub, and then down below also is the comment section after the video. Maybe take a look in there and leave a comment if you would love or like to, and check out the other comments. All right, some of the greatest patriots around the planet, around the globe, right here, part of the Patriot Hour. All right, some of the greatest patriots I've ever met, right here, folks. All right, so the last one I went over would have been 2939, talking about John Huber's team of prosecutors, covering a wide range of criminal activity. That's been going on for a while, folks. 2940, this came at 3:57. We got an anonymous that posted the sealed case files around the country, from Alaska all the way to Wyoming. From 10:30 of 17 till just like a couple days ago, 82,000. February, 5,832 new, 82,324 entered. Average of 5,145 a month. Thank you, Anon. Note, not all are the USA versus individuals, right? Nothing to see here. So not all of these are pertaining to the swamp or the stuff that's been found out by all these investigations, all right? He's telling you straight up, not all. 2940, 2,940, we got 2,941, we got another one. Fact, Mueller's scope memo was never declassified, so how do the D's claim this knowledge? Got a Twitter here, Ted Lieu. Unlike the narrow scope of Mueller's investigation, all of a sudden now it's a narrow. Unlike the narrow scope of Mueller's investigation, the House Judiciary's oversight mission is broad. Did POTUS commit any crimes or misconduct? Did he? Our investigation will either exonerate Trump or it won't. We will follow the facts wherever it may take us. So now they don't even know. They're just asking, did he? Well, we'll find out. Folks, we're finding out this whole Russia investigation was started on crap and lies and bull crap, and from the other party that was running, and they still want to run with it. Now all of a sudden Mueller's scope is very narrow. It didn't go in enough. Well, I'll tell you what, if he found anything as he was looking into stuff, it would lead over here, and if it was outside of his scope, he got referred. So everything's been being looked into. Trust me, Mr. Ted. You start looking at some of the comments here. It is really amazing how Trump has gotten away with so many things, using his power, wealth, and enablers. You might want to look up the term unindicted co-conspirator. Unindicted means not charged. The DOJ's attorney Mueller specifically states that it is not desirable for U.S. attorneys to identify unindicted co-conspirators in conspiracy indictments, so Trump is not named. Excuse me, Congressman, but if the scope memo for any special counsel was never unclassified, how do you have any idea of how broad or narrow the scope of the investigation was? Something is amiss here, sir. There you go. The truth is already known. Mueller investigated and found nothing on Trump. He turned over non-Russian related info to other agencies, and they too found nothing. Trump has been thoroughly investigated, and no one has found any evidence on Trump himself. And they want to go back to his very first business dealings and look. I mean, folks, what are they doing? What are we sitting here watching? Read the comments. Those asleep buying the narrow scope narrative shift. If the scope memo is never unclassified, how do the D's make this, version 2, how do the D's make this statement? Hashtag facts matter. Q. 2941. Let's see if we've got anything new here. So here we go. We the people see right through this BS. You thought you could still rely on your FBI, DOJ to rig an investigation at the real Donald Trump. But you and the rest of the left were too stupid to see what was really happening. What comes next will be absolutely delicious. There we go. Ugly web of an attempted coup. Use the dossier to sway the election. If that fails, use it illegally to spy on Trump, then use it to impeach the duly elected. I like this picture. So there you go. Yep, he works for the American Patriots and not the leftist crackpots. Ted, don't neglect to look into who paid off Kavanaugh's credit card and mortgage debts. This looks so suspicious and it wasn't addressed during the hearing. Well, Emmy, do you look at any of Hillary's dealings and how suspicious just her whole life has been in the political realm? All the coincidences, all the payments, Bill going over to Russia and then getting a $500,000 payment to the foundation. Doesn't that look a little sketchy? Well, she didn't win. Okay. That doesn't mean she didn't commit crimes. We can just rest assured that everything's being looked into, folks, all right? All right, we'll keep this one short and simple. Doesn't look like there's any more updates at this moment. 2941, we'll do it one more time here. 2,941 drops. Hashtag facts matter. All right, folks, so again, we know that Hoover started his investigations way back in October, early November of 17. And possibly Mueller has turned over every little ounce scope, what they looked into that didn't relate to them outside of their scope, but crimes were committed that they were all directed and kept pouring over. Again, these people don't know the narrowness of the scope. How do they know that? If it was never declassified, how do some of these people know? And then they decide to go public with it. I mean, that's worth investigating. All on its own. I'm on it, not signed up. All right, well, anyway, this guy, I think it's worth an investigation into him, how he knows what he thinks he knows. Let's look into that. That would be something worth looking into. All right, so we'll shut this one down. Again, I'm Michael. This is a Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed each and every one of you worldwide, and we'll see you back here real soon this evening on the next Patriot Hour. Again, thanks for joining in. See you back here real soon.